Hey everybody, what's up? It's your favorite YouTuber Brandon here. Okay, so I know I made a video previously talking about how you can edit photos with several apps, but people fail to realize that you can edit your photos without any app at all except for your Photos app on the iPhone. So currently right now I'm filming this on the iPhone 8. I'm going to record all this on the iPhone 8. And I'm just going to show you guys how you can edit a simple photo of yourself, a selfie or whatever photo you want using just your iPhone. So, and also I'm gonna be using the screen recording function on the iPhone, and if you don't know how to use that, I'm about to show you. So tune in, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and all that fun stuff, and check this out. All right, what's going on, everybody? As you can see here, we are recording the screen. So to enable this, we want to go to Settings, then we're going to go to Control Center, then Customize Controls. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down. As you can see, I already have screen recording included, right, in the control center. But what you want to do is, if you don't see screen recording in your control center, you're going to go down and you're going to select screen recording on one of the other plus sign icons. So if I were to click this button right here, this minimize button, it would take it away. But we don't want to do that. So then next step you want to do is you will swipe up to the control center and you can see that little red dot. That shows that I'm recording. And if you press and hold down on that, it will give you an option to select audio on, and you want to just select it yes. And we'll go 3, 2, 1 and start recording. All right, now let's get to editing one of my photos. All right, guys, here we go. This is the worst photo I've ever seen of myself in my entire life, but we're going to make it all better. Now, this is an extreme example, but what you want to do is you want to tap on this photo here, and you're going to select edit in the top right-hand corner. And once you select edit, you will see a kind of like a volume looking knob. It is the second from the word revert from the right. So you see the little dots and the volume knob. All right. So you select that. You want to select light. Just tap the word light. Okay. Now once you tap the word light, as you can see here, this is an extreme example. So the light has been brought all the way down. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it back to bring the light even. Make the light even with that photo. If you'd like to, in some situations, the lighting isn't necessarily even. So in some cases, you can scroll on over and make that a little brighter if you like. But right now, we're just going to put it in the middle. Okay. Then we're just going to click done right quick. I just want to show you something cool, a cool little feature here. So if we go back to edit, and you will notice it gives us these options to do the natural light and the different selections here with the new iOS 11. Let's just do studio light for a second. And as you can see, the shadows have basically evened out on my face. And so my jawline isn't as sharp, but as you can see, it takes away some of the harsh shadows there. So it kind of evens out my skin tone. All right. So then from that, what we can do is we can go back to that volume knob looking icon. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to light, but I'm going to select that right arrow on the right side of the screen there. Okay. And what you can do is you can play with these settings and to get it to where you want to take it. So I'm going to go to highlights and I'm going to bring down highlights some. So when you bring down highlights, if you looked a little washed out, like let's say you look way white and washed out, you could bring that down some. All right. And just bring your little tan back, you know. All right, now that looks fine to me. You're going to click that little 3-lined icon next to the word highlights on the right. All right, then we're going to go to shadows. Okay, so let's check out shadows. If you bring it down too far, you notice the blacks are crushed. But if you bring it over to the right a little bit, it starts to look a little better than it did before. Okay, you just basically what you're trying to do is you are trying to just even out, make the photo look as realistic as possible. Because sometimes the camera doesn't necessarily capture that. All right, so then we can go to brightness. All right, now boost up the brightness a little bit. And then we can go to, let's see here, let's do black point. Now, if you do it that way, as you can see, anything that's black is going to be faded out. So we're going to go to the right here a little bit. Just make the blacks black, right? And then let's see. Oh, this brilliance option is really interesting. Sometimes it sharpens everything. It makes everything makes everything brilliant and sharpens it out. And don't ask me why my nose looks crooked, bruh, because I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was smiling. I don't know. But anyways, we're going to take brilliance over to the right just a little bit. All right. Just a little tad. Next, we're going to go to color. We're going to click the little downward arrow there. Let's do saturation. Okay. Now, so we're going to bring to the right, right? But if you notice, it's making me a little yellow. So we can go down to, let's do cast. and that will either cast in more of a yellow hue or a blue. So we can bring it over to the blues a little bit maybe, and then we can go to contrast, and we can bring that down, or we can, let's see, boost that up. Interesting. Now if you press and hold on the actual photo, you will see a before and after. And if you look at the real before in this picture, it looks 100% better in general. And I'm still not 100% satisfied with this photo, so I'm probably going to mess around with it a little bit more just to see. So I might bring down the saturation some. And let's do, maybe even take away the brilliance, you know? And basically you just fiddle around with these settings until you're 100% satisfied with your image. But I honestly think this picture looks much better now than it did. Now, if you want to, you can go in and go to Facetune and all those other things to edit a photo, to edit away blemishes and things of that nature. But overall, I think this picture is fine now. It is just a test just to see with the iPhone 8 camera how it operates. And yeah, man. All right, same situation here. My girlfriend's photo. Let's say the lighting is really dark. You could bring that up. You know, go up, tap light, bring up the photo some. You know, because in low lighting situations, sometimes it can cause your camera to be pretty grainy. But we're just gonna mess around with some of these settings real quick, and just make this photo nicer. So, I mean, it's already perfect. Her face is in it. She's so beautiful. I love her so much. Okay, so you can bring up the contrast a little bit, and bring up the brightness a little bit. Sometimes I notice when you mess with the contrast, sometimes it can fade out the photo and it can look. Sometimes I like a faded look, and sometimes if you bring the contrast too much, it makes the blacks too black and the lights too light. So, I mean, that's what contrast necessarily does. So we can mess around with these photos some. Let's see, let's do brilliance, see what that does. Any magic? All right, so you can see it kind of enhances the elements in this photo. And she's not hard to edit at all. She's already pretty much flawless, so there's nothing much left to that. Let's see, contrast. As you can see, look, contrast, whites, bring it down some, brings a little more tan. Or however, if she wants to, it's however she wants to be, you know? And mess with cast again. And then, you know, it could look, have a cleaner look or more of a on the yellow side. So, yeah. All right, you guys, so that was my video on another way you can edit photos on your iPhone without any apps, except for the app that's on your phone, which is Photos. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. As you can see, we have some fall decorations going on, okay? Hope you guys have a happy Halloween if I don't see you before then. And, yeah, take it easy. Peace and fish grease. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. And if I can help you guys with anything else photo related, let me know. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.